when I went to the bar for Mother's Day, even though I'm not a freaking mother. I got the AC on, y'all, because it's hot in my car. But anyway, so yesterday I went out and I had on a dress. Normally I don't wear dresses because dress is not my thing, but I end up, going out wearing a dress because my mom wanted me to wear a dress. And I just noticed, like, this is what I'll say my experience on going out by myself, because I did like a little video, go where you want to go. This is my experience on going out by yourself. I really had a great time going out by myself. Like, it was fun. I got to meet new people, whatever. I also ended up getting some drinks that I didn't have to pay for. And I was happy about that because I was sitting at the bar and I was minding my business. I was eating my food. I went to the bar to get something to eat and I ordered some water. And this girl, she was sitting next to me and she was like, "Hey, my name is such and such. You seem cool." She was like, "Are you drinking today?" And I was like, "No, I ain't really drinking nothing today for real. I'm just chilling." So she was like, "Oh, okay, well," she was like, I'll get you a drink or something like that." Or she said, "You not going?" No, she said, "You sure you don't want a drink?" I said, "No." So then a dude popped up and he ordered some drinks. He ordered the drinks, and then um she gave the drink that she was supposed to get away to me, and then he ordered another one, and then the guy ordered another drink, and then there was another guy sitting next to me, and he ordered a drink, and he was like, "Baby girl, you want something to drink? It's Mother's Day. Let's turn up." And I was like, "All right, cool." So I ended up getting my little drink or whatever, and I just was like, "Okay, this is cool." Had a great time, and then like towards the end, um, I ate my food and I left, and then the guy was asking me, did I want to smoke? And I was like, I don't know about all of that. But the thing is, when you're by yourself and dress to impress or just look nice in general, I just noticed that it's fun because you don't really have to worry about doing too much or being around certain people if you don't want to. Oh, hold on, why is it just? I gotta fix this. But I had fun, and what I wanted to say was the one thing I didn't like about the whole situation on me going out by myself is that sometimes when you're a woman and you are drinking by yourself or you're by yourself, people be acting funny. Like the dude was acting funny. He was like, "Oh, sweetheart, do you want to like come with me for the day?" and all this other stuff, just because he bought me a drink. And it's just like, just because you bought me a drink does not mean that I'm gonna come home with you. And it was like kind of irritating because I'm thinking that you was doing a friendly gesture by getting me something to drink. Whole time it's something else. Like it's something different. You thinking just because you got me a drink, now you feel like you need to touch me. And then it was like, dude was being too friendly, you know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, you can't give me a hug." And I was like, see, this is why I don't be pressed for people to buy me anything, because like I feel like if you know you have to buy me something, now all of a sudden you telling me that you want to touch me, I feel some type of way, y'all. I'm trying to hold this camera because this thing is about to drop and I'm driving at the same time, so it's kind of annoying. But it was just kind of annoying. I was irritated because I was like, why the heck do you feel like you need to touch me because you bought me a drink? So that was kind of irritating. But other than that, I went to a different place. I went to a different bar, and then somebody was like, "Happy Mother's Day," and it was overall a fun experience. I do want to say this though, like when with any given moment, if you are a woman dining alone, the best thing to do is not overdrink. And I'm glad that I didn't do that because dudes be trying to be funny. Like, dude was trying to be funny, and I didn't find his humor really funny at all. These people are getting on my nerves. Like, they got their cars parked on the side. I guess they got into an accident, but like that's not my concern. But when you go out to eat alone, like make sure that you drink your water and eat your food, because people be trying to fake low key get you. So after, dang, I swear, gosh, she's so annoying. After I had got my drink or whatever, like I told y'all, he asked me, did I want to smoke? I said no. And then we were kind of like talking outside. His friends were like sitting like right there. They were sitting on the left. And they were like, oh, I thought you don't give hugs and all this other stuff. It was like they was trying to be disrespectful on purpose. And then they were like, oh, well, if you want to go to your car, then you need to just go ahead and go to your car. And people start getting disrespectful. That's why sometimes as a woman, just take that one drink and go. Don't try to do two and three, because people will low-key try to take advantage of you. And dude had an attitude, and it's just like, see, that's what I be talking about. I don't know. Low-key, I felt like the reason why people kept approaching me is because I had like a dress on. And I normally don't wear dresses because I'm very thick at the bottom. So, like, I don't know. I normally don't wear skirts or dresses, but it is what it is. Like, I was kind of irritated yesterday, and I felt like kind of disrespected for two reasons. Because dude was acting funny, talking about some, oh, I can't touch you, I can't hug you, I can't grab on you. And I feel like just because you bought me a drink, that doesn't give you the opportunity to put your hands all over me. And when I say no, you got a problem. And me, I quickly walked away because I was like, I don't have time for this. Like, I don't have time for somebody to try to touch me. That's just a pet peeve of mine. And I feel like some men, not all, but some men be real disrespectful with it, especially when they can't get their way, and especially when they felt like they spent a little bit of money on you. They felt like they could get whatever. The drink was like $14 or something. It wasn't even that much, but it was just the fact that he bought me a drink, so he felt like he needed to put his hands on me. And I was like, nah, like, I don't want you hugging me. Like, I'm not wrong for that. Like, if I go out and I'm sitting at a bar and I'm chilling, I don't want no man that I don't know all up on me. And I had told him like twice, like, I don't want you touching me. So I went to a different bar. I went by my friend. She bartends at another spot. I went by her and I was telling her the situation. She was like, girl, you're not tripping. Like, if you don't want nobody to touch you, you don't want nobody to touch you. I was like, I don't feel like just because you bought me a drink now, that gives you the reason to touch. And I personally haven't been, like out lately like that where someone has really bought me a drink. I would usually drink with friends and we get each other's drinks. So for somebody to randomly get me a drink, it's kind of irritating, because the reason why it's irritating is because I haven't been in that type of space in a long time. And I feel like because I haven't been in that space a long time, I feel like it's very rude and it's irritating to me. But, I went to her bar and I told her the situation. And it was another guy. He tried to ask me for my number or whatever. And I was like, nah, I'm good. But I just feel like as women, just be careful, like when you go out by yourself, because you never know what to expect. You don't know like who is going to like act crazy, act funny. And it's just like, that's why I declined the whole smoking thing. I was like, I'm not smoking with you. I don't have time for that. But I feel like this. Sometimes, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes just because you're covered up and you got all your clothes on does not mean that no one will harass you. Because I know y'all thinking like, what did I have on? I had on a long skirt. I had on a tank top that was mostly covered up. I really didn't have too much on, but it's just like when dude see me in a dress, he was like, oh my God, you fat. He was like, you got some big titties and I want to touch you. And I was like, nah, I don't want nobody touching me. I don't know. When I was younger, I used to be friendly and I used to like, oh, you can give me a hug, whatever. Like, no problem. And when I used to do that back in the day and let people give me a hug and all of that, like, dudes, I don't trust that hug. Like, when you're hugging me, I feel like you're gonna try to touch my butt and grab up on me like you're my man. And I don't like that. Like, I really don't like that. I don't like that. So I didn't let him hug me. And as far as Mother's Day was concerned, it was good. Oh my goodness. I swear, every time I try to drive on this road, there's always some bumpy stuff going on. But other than that, it was pretty cool. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all did on Mother's Day. I don't know if I'm gonna do too many lives because I'll be seeing people come into my live and then they pop in for a couple of minutes and then they pop back out. Be like, why you on my? Why would you pop in and pop back out on my live like that? It's either you want to listen to the live or you don't. But I don't know. That's what happened to me on Sunday. And Friday, when I went out by myself, I did have a great time as well. So Friday night, when I went out, it was a complete opposite. So Friday, I went out to the club because I wanted to do something. I was bored. I had a great time. When I got inside, I was able to get something to drink. I got my little drinks. I think I bought like maybe one or two drinks, and then this nice guy ended up buying me a bunch of drinks, which was really nice because we were just talking, having a conversation, nothing sexual. He seemed like he was an older dude. He was like in his 50s or whatever. He was very respectable, and because he was like respectable, I wasn't tripping because I was like, all right, cool. He respectable. Come on, dude. This person, I swear, I can't get down with these Maryland drivers. They be driving crazy, especially around this time. But he was respectable. It was cool. It was very chill, relaxing moment. It was like a little lounge or whatever, so it was like kind of dim and dark. But I will say this, like, sat there, talked, chilled. He ordered me some drinks. Then when I tried to, go to another like spot in the lounge, when I tried to buy another drink, somebody else bought me one. They was like, it's Mother's Day, and they bought me drinks. So I will say this: Mother's Day was great for me. A lot of guys end up buying me drinks, which was really really nice. But Friday was cool. Got food, got drinks, and I was just chilling. And I know somebody might be out there like, oh, like you didn't have to pay for your drinks, and I didn't ask for them to pay for my drinks. They just, decided to pay for my drinks for me for free, and I was like, okay, that's cool. But like, when you are alone and you want to go somewhere and you like get dressed, like, I never really expect anyone to pay for my stuff. All I like to do when I do go out is show up, look good, and keep it moving. Not this ugly uniform that I have on, but when I go out, I like to look nice, smell good, sit down by myself, and relax and have a good time. And most of the time, that's when you get the most attention. People don't know, like, you get your most attention when you're by yourself, you're smelling good, looking nice, and that's it. You don't have to do too much. You don't gotta have the best outfit. You don't have to have the most expensive clothes. You can just, wear the simple stuff, put it on, and put on some good perfume, straighten your hair a little bit, and look cute, and somebody will pay for you. So that's what happened to me on Friday. Somebody ended up paying for me, and I didn't have to really pay nothing. I looked at my transaction history on my credit card, and I think I paid like maybe $21 or whatever, which was nothing, and it was a breeze for me. Like, I don't mind dining alone and being by myself and hanging out. Sometimes a crowd is too much. Oh, she said, hey Z baby, what's up? A crowd is too much, and it just be doing the most. But it was all right. Friday was cool. I really enjoyed myself, and I end up staying there from like, how long did I stay in there? I stayed there from, I got there at like 12, so I left at like 2:30. So that wasn't bad. I stayed at that little night lounge until like 2 o'clock. Oh, the live, it's not letting me. It's not letting me talk. It's just, I see you, Rhonda, because you're the only person in this live. But It was all right. So other than that, like I was chilling Friday and Saturday. That's when all the other stuff happened. I end up going to somebody's 53 birthday. The person was turning 53, and it was pretty cool. So birthday party was like a house party for real. So the house party was like from 1 to 3. But other than that, I had like a really good weekend, and that's like something that I haven't done in a while. Like just go out, hang out without worrying about anything. Did I spend a lot of money? Yes, but at the end of the day, I end up enjoying myself and having a great time. And sometimes that's all that it matters for real. Sometimes you gotta just go ahead and go with the gusto. Like if you feeling the vibe and you feeling chill and a lot of good stuff is going on, why not go by yourself? Why not hang out? Like I wanted to go with my friend and she was acting like she didn't want to come. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, all right, whatever. Like it is what it is. Like I end up seeing her Saturday, but like after Saturday, like Sunday came, and the good thing was that it was good weather on Sunday for some apparent reason. Like Saturday was the rain. I had on my Jordans and like some sneakers on because it was like raining and cold and stuff. So that's why I was like, you know what? Sunday, I'm gonna enjoy myself. Friday night, I'm gonna enjoy myself. Sometimes it's good to enjoy yourself and don't worry about the small stuff because when you worry about other people and what they doing and what they got going on and what can happen and what can't happen, and it just be too much sometimes. Sometimes all I want to do is sit around, chill, relax, have a good time. I'm trying to figure out what video I'm about to film next, y'all, because I'm kind of getting bored with this channel. I have no idea what video I'm about to do, but I want to do something. And I just feel like sometimes it can be hard out here, especially now. Like I'm right now trying to look for a different job. I really am. But other than that, you guys, like the reason why I'm making this video is if you want to do something, you want to go out, you want to go anywhere, the best bet for you to do is go somewhere. Don't care about what nobody else is doing. Get up and do what you got to do, and nobody will ever have to worry about you bothering them because you went and did what you wanted to do. Me, that's how I am. Like, if I want to do something, I do it. Like, years ago, I started this YouTube channel. I ain't had nobody telling me where, when to start it and how to do it, none of that. I just went with it and did what I wanted to do. A lot of times you miss your opportunity when you don't want to do what you want to do, and, you know, that's the way life is. You want to do something, you go ahead and do it. But this down and the loan thing, I did want to say this. Make sure you have your money in order. Make sure you have your money in order. Okay? Make sure you have your money in order. Even though that guy bought me a drink, I had my money in order. And on top of it, I didn't really need him to buy me anything. And that's the whole point. It's always good as a woman to have your own cash available. Have your money available in your hand so you don't have to worry about somebody else. This camera getting on my nerves. Jesus. Okay. But always make sure that you have your own funds, because I'm trying to tell you, when you don't have your own dollar, your own money, it's a problem. Like, I'm okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all this one little story. So I took my Lyft the other day, right? And I was talking to Lyft driver. You know how you just catch up with casual conversation and whatnot. So we was just talking it up, chatting it up, and I was talking about how, like, like how I went out for the weekend and all of that. And she was telling me how she had went out with some of her friends 2 weeks ago. I think it was like a week ago. And we were talking about like how some women don't be coming out with cash in their pocket when they go out. They don't, some women don't. Like they'll only have like maybe $10 to their name or whatever. So she was telling me that like her friend only brought out like $10 when it was time to go out, and she was like, yeah, she only had like a couple of dollars or whatnot, and she was saying that like She was like, I had to cover her bill because she only could, she only could afford to have $10. And my thing is this: if you're over the age of 27, there's no excuse when you go out. There is no excuse. 21, 22, 23, 24, I can understand. 27 and up, there's no excuse on why you can't have any money. At this point, you know how much stuff is when you go out. And she was saying how the girl was just like, oh, well, I only brought $10 because I didn't think it would be much. Like, it's hard to get anything with $10 these days. Normally, stuff like when I went to the lounge Friday, it was saying that stuff was $14.99 and up, and $14.99 was like a regular drink. The shots were 20, so it's just like some people. I don't know what type of like what am I trying to say? Like some people, you can't really understand their logic when they come out with only $10. It's just like if I only have $10 in my account, you best believe I am not coming out. Like there's no way that I'm going anywhere. Like I'm not gonna be showing up with only $10 in my purse and or only $20 in your bag. $20 and $10 only works for spots where you know where the drinks are going to be five a piece. Because back in the day, I remember there was like a spot, I forgot where it was, and they had like $5 drinks or whatever, and they had like $3 shots on the rooftop. And I think that was like down by U Street or whatever. Like it wasn't even Adams Morgan. I think it was on like U Street. But those days are over. Like $5 drinks. I wish I could find me a $5 drink. Shoot, you're $5. You're not. No, just I don't know what's going on with these people, but they acting like they don't know how to drive. Like move your vehicle. It's craziness. Can't even go nowhere without this person not trying to move their car. But you can't go anywhere with $5 only, or $10 only, $20 only. Like nowadays you gotta have $100 in your account just to have fun, because you might have to take a lift, you might not have um you might need money for food. You might need all these little expenses. Like when people come and tell me like, oh, I only got like a couple of dollars, or like I'm only gonna go out with this amount of dollars. It's just like, what the? You only gonna go out with this amount of dollars, but you just spent like $400 on your hair. It just sometimes it don't be make it make sense. Make it make sense. But she was just basically saying like her friend didn't have much money, and I was telling her like I don't hang out with people no more that don't have any dollars in their pocket. Like if they don't have the dollars to like get from A to B, there's no point of me going out to hang out with them. There's no point in me trying to like see what's up with them, because if you don't have a couple of dollars to get yourself through the day or get yourself through the night because you're worried about you might not have enough money on your card, then it really shows to say that you need to stay home. You need to stay in the house. There's no need for you to go out. Because I just know this, even if you want a man to buy you a drink, you have to buy your first drink first. You have to at least show that, okay, I have enough money to buy myself something to drink. I have enough money to buy myself something to eat. That's just how I am. Like, I always make sure that I have something to come for me. Like, so if I only have this amount of money, then guess what? I'm only going to have this amount to pay for my drink. And I don't like to do that. I like to have endless, because I like to have a lot of stuff when I go out. I don't want to only bring $20 and then like I don't have money to tip. Like that's not me. So that's why I was just like, I can't hang out with folks that don't only I only have $10, or I only have $20, or nah. Gotta stop. That can't be the excuse no more. And another excuse I hate when it's time to go out or whatever is, I'll pay you back when I get paid next week. That can't keep flying. Like I can't get down with people that do that. I really can't. I will pay you when I get paid next week. Cannot keep flying. Cause guess what? When next week come, I already know that you're not gonna have the money. I already know that you're gonna find an excuse and say that you don't have and all of that. And I can't get down with that. I really can't stand folks that do that, because it's just showing like you don't know how to prioritize your finances, or you have nothing left in your account for a financial issue or emergency. Like me, right now in my account, I have like at least a stack and some change, and that's low for me. Normally I have more than that, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself. But at the end of the day, you can't just step out the house with $20 to $10, $5. That's not going to really do anything, because like if you know, like I said, you need to catch a lift, or you need to put gas in your car, you already spent your $10 to $20. It's just like, it looks really silly. And people that do that, they low key, they misspent their money. And I don't like to hang around people that misspent their money, or I don't like to hang around people that only say they have $20. I can't be hanging out with folks that can't cover their own tab. I feel like as an adult, you should be able to cover your own tab all the time, not sometime, all the time. If you go out there and you saying, oh, I'm grown and I can do this and I can do that, okay, then you can pay for your meal. You shouldn't be concerned about somebody else, because at the end of the day, people are grown. Like, especially people that claim I'm grown, I got my own place, I'm that. Okay, well, if you're grown, you could do that, then you shouldn't be needing no assistance for your bill. But that's all I got to say about dining alone or going out. Like, if you go out alone, make sure you have your own money. Don't get too drunk if you're a female. 2 drinks is a minimum, and keep it moving, because the reason why you have to keep it moving is because you don't want to get taken advantage of. Like, there's no, that's my whole thing. You don't want to get taken advantage of, and you don't want no man to take advantage of you. So if you go out to go out to drink, and you are a female, you need to be at least 2 minimum. Like, drink is 2 minimum, and that's it. But I hope you guys enjoyed my live. I just want to come up here and talk to y'all right quick. That's pretty much it. I don't really got a lot to say, but I just wanted to just come up here because, I didn't get to put a vlog out this Sunday. I'm having issues with my phone right now. The storage is really, really high, so hopefully I can get that addressed on Thursday, because I'm going to try to go to Apple, because it's really holding me up for making long-term videos. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.